What's going on, folks? Mike back. Just wanted to shoot a video. I feel I'm becoming the man of many projects and having a hard time completing some of them. So I guess the big one would be my 1949 Bowman baseball set. I only need the Jackie. There's a story behind that. I may pick it up in Strongsville this year if I can find a good deal. What else? Project wise, I'm trying to put together every Carlton Fisk O-Pee-Chee card in a Red Sox uniform, autographed. So I've got his first 4 years done. That's costly because that's $50 an auto plus the grading, so about $100 a card, and I think there's like 8 of them. Trying to put together all my run of O-Pee-Chee sets, along with doing my TTMs, selling off some extra sets. Just kind of, you know, the last couple of videos I've had stacks of 81, 82 showing in my videos, and kind of going through the process right now of taking my set and looking at, you know, if I've got 3 copies of one card, okay, which one's the best one? I want to keep that in my set, and then put the next one in set number 2 and the next one in set number 3, of which set number 2 will be complete, but 3 will be like a partial set, so I might use that for TTM fuel. A lot of the stuff is beat up anyhow, but today, as the thumbnail says, I picked up a bunch of vintage hockey. One to complete one of my O-Pee-Chee sets. One that is a cool card that I'm going to try and snap out on camera because it's with KSA. KSA is a Canadian grading company, and you'll see it. It looks awful. But the other thing was I bought a group of 1960-61 Parkhurst hockey cards. So I got a really good deal. So I got 9 of them. There's like 61 in the set, I think, and it's only Detroit, Toronto, Montreal. So of course there's Gordie Howe, there's Sawchuk, there's Maurice and Henri Richard, there's Beliveau, there's Jacques Plante. There's a lot of big names, but there's a lot of other ones that are attainable. So and I got a great deal on them. So, you know, why not? Like, dip into that pool, you know, because I need that like I need a hole in the head. But anyways, I'm going to turn the camera around, show you what I got. Now, try and go through this quickly. And I'm going to see if I can actually, how easy the KSA slab is to open. I've got a pair of scissors and a screwdriver. And that's all I think I'm going to need. I think I need a X-Acto knife or a box cutter, but I think this will do the trick because they're pretty easy to get into. But let's turn the camera around and let's take a look. Okay, folks, 1960-61, like I said. So back in the day, you know, Topps had the contract to produce cards for New York Rangers, Boston Bruins, Chicago Blackhawks. Parkhurst had Detroit, Toronto, and Montreal. So there's, you know, 20 or so per set generally back in the day. And guy had what I felt was a tremendous deal. I mean, these cards aren't great. You know, they're not going to garner like high grade, but I don't care. I just I liked them, and it was a good deal. At first I thought, oh, I can bring these to my show and make some money. And I'm like, no, like I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them, including one that's a KSA graded, and that's okay. I'll probably crack that, but not on this episode. But anyways, let's start off. So from the Toronto Maple Leafs, we have Mr. Ron Stewart. Mr. Stewart was, I guess, he had some infamy. He he was the one that got into the fight with Terry Sawchuk, where pretty sure it was Ron Stewart and Terry Sawchuk lost his life. I don't know, he banged his head or something. Apparently it was over a phone bill. This is Mr. Dave Creighton. Again, the back's got the logo. Then we go to, got 3 from Detroit. Guess the best way to do it be numerically. So this one is Jerry Melnick. And again, got the logo on the back. Then we've got Marcel Pronovo. Clean. The backs are decent. Like, again, this stuff's nothing to write home about. But for what I paid for the lot, and then I've got the Johnny McKenzie rookie card, probably more known for his days with the Boston Bruins, New England Whalers of the WHA. Pie Face was his nickname, and that is his rookie card. But these slabs are horrible, so I'm gonna pop that out. Number 39 was Albert Langlois, Montreal. That one's, a little worse for wear. There's a stain on the back. Mr. Phil Goyette. Jean-Guy Talbot. And then we've got Mr. Claude Provost. That one's really rough. So that is what I got. So those are 7, 9 of them in the set. So, something that I'm probably going to, just chip away at day by day or week by week or year by year, whatever it takes. Often tell people it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So you don't have to buy everything right away and get it done. I mean, hell, I think it'll be 3 years this September that I'll be working on the 49 Bowman set. And I originally gave myself 4 or 5 years to finish it. And then I went hog wild. And then I've kind of slowed my roll on it because, I guess in time I could have had it done by now. However, that would mean everything else would stop. So putting together the 70-71 set, O-Pee-Chee. This is card number 3. It is the last card I needed, Mr. Bobby Orr. A little off center, but again, it was a fair price, so I picked it up. There it is there. Not the greatest shape, probably be a 3, maybe a 4 if it was to grade, but that'll go in the binder. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase some of my binder sets that I've got. I may not do them in order, because some I'm still working on, some of the older ones, some need some upgrading, but I may just go through them time to time. And I know hockey's not a big deal here, but I do have, I think, a decent following of people that like the vintage hockey, so I'll show it off. And this is the one that, I don't know, I just think I got a good deal on this. So this is a William Patterson, also designation V145-2. This is Ken Randall. This is 100-year-old card. Look at that holder. Like, it's just, the gasket doesn't fit. It's, I can do this and move it around. But you know what? I paid 40 Canadian dollars for this 100-year-old card. And I think for me, what I want to do is crack that puppy out and send it off to SGC. I think it'll look good in SGC slab, especially seeing as it's black and white. And so let's see if we can crack this open. I don't want to beleaguer the whole thought of everyone just sitting here and watching me crack a slab, but it's kind of to prove a point that I got to be careful. Pretty sure that, someone tried to call me. I'm pretty sure that if I do this all along. Yeah, there's the groove. Catch the groove. Should, by all accounts, I've done this before. I just got to be careful I don't stab myself. My luck, that'll be it. It'll be, I call 911. There's the line there. So, I mean, this is just, you just kind of groove those. Whoops, almost did it. And then, let me just, maybe I spoke too soon, but yeah, maybe I cannot get it done. I may have fibbed on a live where, but I've opened these up before, and sometimes they just pop right open. So it might be a situation that I cannot, and maybe that is the case. So don't I look like an idiot sitting here going, yep, these are shit and can't get them open and blah, blah, blah. And then I go to open them up and lo and behold, I can't do it. But you can see the plastic coming off. So I think I'm real close to getting it. If I had a flathead screwdriver, and I didn't, I have a screwdriver here, but it's not a flathead, so it's probably could have been better prepared for this. Yeah. So I'm eating crow because for once this thing is not opening up. And you know what I can do? To hell with it. Let's just crack it. Let's just do it this way with some cutters. Cleanup will be after. There we go. So now I might be able to, yeah, there we go. Now it's like anything else. You just got to get that corner taken away. There's the gasket. Like, I know it's in this little sleeve-like thing, but it's terrible. It's terrible. They got to do a better job of this. I mean, I guess that's why you get a lot of the stuff fairly cheap. So there you have it. 100 years old. Ken Randall, Hamilton Tigers. That's right. My city had an NHL team before they moved to New York and became the New York Americans. So that's all I got today, guys. Hope you're all doing well. Take care.